One of the things that begins to happen as you start working on yourself harder than you do on your job is that your zone of influence and world start to grow. That entire sphere spreads wider and wider and further out. Through this prophetic clarity, you start to have this new understanding of what can be gained from personal development. And as a byproduct, you want to spread this good news to everybody, the people you love and the people that are important to you. You want to bring them with you. Well, in my experience, every time I've done that and I've gone to people and said, hey, look, listen, this is what I did and this is how I feel, not results. This is how I feel. This is how I feel like I've improved as a person, and as a direct result, my life has increased in tenfold. And more often than not, I found that people have resistance. They don't want to change their ways. And it's a tough pill to swallow, to learn that you can't bring everybody with you. And that's okay. Because if you think 5 years back from the time from then to now, spend 20 seconds on this, you'll start to realize that there were people in your same position coming to you with the same situation, same offer of growth and personal development. But we turned them down at that point. What that means is people aren't going to change until they're ready to change, right? Not everybody is prepared for that growth because they're not at that point in their life. And that's okay. And the times that it's not okay, where people will never come out of that, here's what tends to happen. Your small circle when you first began begins to grow and widen. The people in your life, their circle stays small. So the space between you and them, their small world to your now large world, begins to increase and create a void that gets further and further apart. Imagine this. You're both two small trees or little shrubs that are growing on the ground, and you choose to utilize their roots, make them deeper, collect more nutrients, get stronger, bigger, healthier. And the whole time along, you're like, hey, come with me, come with me. The air is cleaner up here. I'm getting so high, I'm getting more sunlight. Come join me. That's what life is about. And instead of joining you, they say, no, I'm good. I like it down here. It's nice and cool. I'm not worried about the heat. I don't want my branches to die. I don't want my leaves to burn. That's okay. Well, you keep growing. You're a big tree now. You keep growing. Your canopy gets bigger and bigger. Well, eventually, your canopy gets so large that there's very little sunlight to reach down to the bottom. And that tree at the bottom, the person that's close to you, the person you respect and love, they feel like they don't have enough nutrients and space around you anymore to grow. And that's not a negative reflection on you. That's a reflection on someone who's resistant to the opportunities that are around them. And at the very end, instead of being reflective, introspective of how they got to the position they did, and in comparison to you, how you got where you got, they turn to resentment, which furthers that void and separation, and then they turn away. And those are the people that leave your life generally, because the separation from you and them is too vast. And it's not to say they don't come back. Maybe they do. And we welcome them with open arms, because we know, deep down, we know what true self-development and growth looks like. The benefits of it in your life. So the next time you want to impart this newfound wisdom and knowledge and experience and growth to the people that you love so dearly, understand two things. They might not be ready for it. And they'll never be ready to receive what you want to give and impart until they choose to do so. And number two, some people just don't want to. And that's okay.